back and forth, guards the tomb. Harry comes in and just guards the whole time.
Excuse me.
There's a changing of the guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am Staff Sergeant Victor of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army, Commander of the Relief, Tim of the Unknown Soldier. The ceremony that you're about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remain silent and standing. Thank you. Up, shoulder, up. Forward, out. Out, out. Forward, out. Out, out. Out, out. Ready? Hey. Three, and on. 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 Ready? Hey! Pat, on your order. Post and order. Remain as directed.
Oh, did you get that recorded? I can't.
There's only 12 of these in existence. 11 of them are original. Somebody in Ohio built one. If you have the time, I suppose. That one sits on the senator's lawn there. One of them is in the Smithsonian, and the others are at just up the hill at Fort Myer. They all belong to the Presidential Salute Battery, of which we belong. So it gets very busy in the summer. I don't know why things slow down.
That was a break to Mom. No, he's like 10. 10. Come on. These are the party ladies. I mean, the nice ladies. View here. We're here at the Arlington still.
Don't watch. I'm going inside.
Oh, that's cool. That one, Jacqueline Bernard Kennedy, died when I was born, 1994. That's cool.
Kennedy's burial place.
The brown house is the second one. The Spite House is the blue one.
This is the smallest house.
All right? We built the house right in the middle.
The Guinness Book of World
That's the
Records.
Spite House. And there's your fire insurance emblem above.
We're here at the Mount Vernon. There's Washington Town.
Go stand next to the baby. Amanda and Kinsey, stand next to the baby.
Everybody look over here. Hello? Everybody look over here.
Oh, baby.
This is Mount Vernon. Here we are, Mount Vernon, walking to there's Joseph. Here we are.
Beth, you have to get a picture of
Guys,
this?
let the wheelchair through.
This is where George and Martha Washington originally buried. Wow. This is the new tomb.
This is Bushrod. No, this is Bushrod, Washington.
Let's find George Washington.
This is the, you guys didn't see the old tomb, right? There was the old tomb. They showed them a little bulb.
This is the new tomb, right?
This is the new one. Wait till she's done. You can ask her questions. George Washington and Martha Washington are in here. Don't leave until I take a picture.
If it's in concrete.
No, I'm talking about very recent. Oh my gracious. 1830. But in any case, they bring up the sarcophagus, they put Mrs. Washington in.
The Slave Memorial here at Mount Vernon. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
You're all walking away now.
$30.
Bye, bye.
Don't wave too much because your arm waves back after 40.
This is the face of George Washington. It's supposed to follow you wherever you go. You guys, it does. On the video, he's following me. He's following me. Oh my goodness. We're inside the new educational center here at Mount Vernon. They have a museum and a theater.
I have, but I've always been a great lover of company. So I made the wish out loud, and you know, when you say something aloud, it carries power. And I said, I do hope company comes to us. And here you are. Now, let me tell you that nobody's ever written down a thing that I've ever said. I'm not an actress on the stage. I feel a little uncomfortable. Are you going to be aiming that? That'd be the whole
Oh no,
time.
I'm sorry. It's Tuesday night. We just had dinner here at the H2O restaurant. The kids are all getting on the bus. I can't tell where Joseph is. All the kids are out here.
Yes.
Yeah. Provided, of
Wait to
course,
see
you go
the
to
White
bed
House
on time
today.
in the evening. I was telling one of the guys.
Here we are at the White House.
Oh yeah, Ryan.
here. It's Wednesday. There's Joseph. Joseph! Stand right there, bud. Right there. Look at the White House. Go ahead. Okay. Joseph, look at Mom. Turn around. What are you seeing? What is that?
I see him right now.
What are we looking at?
The sniper on the roof.
The sniper on the roof? Cool, White House. Start right there. I'll get your picture.
I can't.
Dude! There's Ford's Theater, where Abraham Lincoln was shot.
Peter's just right across the street. You can just stand here and get a picture.
Got it. Go up top and I'll take a picture of it. Oh, sorry.
And this is okay. And this is the Peterson's house. Peterson's house, where Lincoln died.
Sorry.
It's okay. Joseph, bud, look at Mom. You're gonna go into Peterson's house, okay?
Guys, did you only have a half an hour instead of standing in line? If you want to go look first and then come back here.
This is where Abraham Lincoln died. He was brought over here after he was shot. This is where he was shot. Brought here from Ford's Theater. Here's Joseph coming up with breath. And he's going to the International Spy Museum, which we're not allowed to take the cameras.
And you're gonna get liberty, freedom actually. Is the name of the statue. It's right on top of the Capitol building.
A representative.
Very, very exciting. You having a good time here?
This is the Washington National Cathedral. That's what it looks like inside. This is where we are.
Like, you have to be like.
Are you videotaping?
Ceiling and all that coming out is called ribs. Ribbed vaulting. In the center of that rib vaulting are stones. Those stones are called boss stones. And in just about every boss stone, not every one, but we'll say 95% of all the boss stones in this cathedral, they are carved. They're carved with pictures. Now, the boss stone from this end, all the way up to the sanctuary, is carved with the Nicene Creed. The Nicene Creed is what an Episcopalian believes. Instead, put it into a sack, a cloth sack, and it's going to be put into the Potomac River. It just falls into. Hey, follow me.
Now they constructed an older building. But what they did, that builder did, is they put a countless stone on the outside of that structure.
This is Woodrow Wilson's tomb where he's buried in the cathedral.
Stained glass windows in here. about 100 feet. They are 200 feet more above that. So that's what these.
This is where funerals are held.
Now let's move toward this way. So we can make room, please. This is what we call this rear dot, the wall behind it, call this out, right?
Like the National Washington Cathedral.
Picture your march. Your camera does. We're gonna have to get boss.
I wanted to take this while we're here. And do our character lesson for today. And then close with a word of prayer. And then after that, I'm going to walk you just quickly around the corner. Show you something, and then we leave to go to Williamsburg.
Helmet.
There's Darth Vader.
I don't see it. I don't see the one. Okay, I see the top three. Then
There's that in the middle. The middle one's lower.
Okay.
Come down 10 feet. See the little head sticking out, looking right down at us in this corner.
Yeah.
He's got a helmet on. That's Darth Vader.
It's Darth Vader.
Okay.
Our last morning here, Thursday. We're here in Williamsburg. And we're having a buffet breakfast here. This is our last morning. This is the parents here. There's Joseph over there. And his friends. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys don't mind being videotaped. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Wait, I didn't fix my hair.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah,
Good morning, Hannah. Good morning, all. Good morning. Joseph, where's that young man over there half asleep? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Kinsey. Kinsey. Good morning. Close up. Joseph's kind of out of it this morning. And then there's the other parents over there. There's all the parents hanging out here. Good morning, everybody. You're on videotape.
Good morning, Nita.
I get my son again while he's away. Bye, Joseph. Hotel where we stayed at last night. The hotel. We're getting on the bus.
7 hours here.
Only 7 hours. Mr. Lafontaine says. Now we're leaving.
It's an Armstrong, and we have the privilege of being your guides today. So we're going to see this building as one big group, and then when we're done, we'll split into 2 groups and go our separate ways. And of course, we'll see the jail, which is going to be a big hit. There's also gallows down there we'll take you to see.
We're here at Williamsburg.
But the first thing that we're going to see in this building is going to be a courtroom, the highest court in Virginia. And it's interesting to look at the way this court functions, because there are some similarities between this court and the way your courts function in California. And then there's some differences. It's going to be interesting to see what your impressions are of the similarities and differences. Now, this building, it's actually 2 buildings.
Attorney General will speak first. She has been accused of stealing a red silk petticoat off the laundry line. What do you have to say for the prosecution? Please stand up. Did you see her do it? Yes, I did. You did? Okay. Very nice. What do you have to say? She didn't use Downy. Okay. Very well. All right, so jury, you have heard the testimony in the prosecution. The defense, well, you can't afford a lawyer, right? No, I'm afraid. Very well. Then she's representing herself. She will call her jail, and you're going to call other cases into the court. However, on the last day of the session, after all the cases have been
My son was a foreman, and she said she was
under English
guilty.
common law, you have the authority to punish her with death. However, it is her first offense. want to do it again. So that was the idea. Now we're going to go on into this section, which is the actual jail, and we're going to go into one of the cells and take a look around. There will be more people in that cell than there ever were at any one time in the 18th century, until we get to the Revolution, and then we'll talk about that when we get in. Now we have to go around the back way. Alright guys, so this is one of 8 cells here in the jail. There's actually 3 directly above us, which is... Oh. It doesn't last very long. They tried so hard.
This is Williamsburg. Having fun, bud? Tell me where you are.
Williamsburg. Tired.
You're tired, but you're having fun? Sure.
What? Huh?
Is that the apothecary?
No.
Got it?
No? No, it isn't.
That's the apothecary.
I know it's down there.
I think with some buildings, there are also furnishings that go into the building. Fireplace equipment, cooking tools, lighting devices. And often those things are made out of iron also. When you reach that point, what they'll do is take 2 short bars and weld them together end to end, make them longer bars. So we never really work it down to the very end of the bar.
Primary level of defense, all the men who belong to the militia are going to gather. They're going to fight off that problem. These weapons come into play if that problem's too big or if you need to go away from home in order to fight. So at that point, if you're traveling away from home, you're going a far distance, you don't know how long you're going to be gone, you don't want to take your family's defense weapon and your family's hunting weapon away from them for weeks, months on end. You want them to be able to continue to hunt inside. So you leave your personal weapon.
We're here at Jamestown, and our last stop. They're all going in there.
Where did Andrew, who did they go with?
And they went with Mr. Riffy.
They didn't pick up their mess. Who didn't pick up their mess?
Here's everybody here. It's raining out here. We're at Jamestown. It's soaking wet here. We're in the Indian village here. It's in the pouring rain. We're all here. We're walking now. Next spot. Here, there, here at Jamestown. We're going to go on the boat.
You're gonna fall in the water, but I'm gonna let it. You can't swim. I can swim, but I'd probably sink.
Bye, we're leaving.
Bye, have a good bon voyage.
We're back in like 5 months.
Bon voyage, everyone. Bon voyage.
Do you have any bottles to hit against the...
It would never be a smooth ride. Well, if it rocks back and forth,
We're on our flight home. We're done with our trip. We just left Virginia. And Joseph and Tracy are playing cards. And here's the other classmates up here. And here's Victoria. Hi, Victoria. Here's the rest of the people here. Bye, guys. Bye, Tracy. We're getting off the plane, and Joseph's the only one who sleeps still. He's landed in Dallas. Here's all his classmates. Victoria. Okay, we got here at LAX, and we're heading out there. Joseph! Okay, I'll see you out there. Just got back. We're here at LAX. Everyone's getting all their luggage. There's Jack. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, our Eastern time, and it's, what, about 2 o'clock California time, and we just got back to the school. So everyone's pretty tired. See Joseph coming out.
Bye, Emma.
Bye. See you another day.
He's really tired.
I know. Hi. How are you? I'm okay. I get it.
There's Joseph right